Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. It's a happy day, honey. It's a happy day because we are free to grow the righteous way. We are free to grow in God. We are free to be as much as we can be. Free to be. Because you still got to listen to authority. You still got to be governed and be governed by God. Because as you're governed by God, you're governed under righteousness. That's right, just doing right. As you abide by the laws of the land, abiding by the law of God is to love and be loved. That's it. That's all God asks of us as we grow, is to love and be loved. Love one another. So in order to love one another, we got to go back. We have to just go back for a minute. Excuse me. We got to go back to a time before colonization. We got to go way back. We got to take it back for a minute. And we got to go back here to a time where a man walked through a village of some dark-skinned people. And he saw how things were so orderly, how kind they were, how they accepted him in. They allowed him to come in, allowed him to be in their village. They showed him love. There were no jail systems. People wasn't acting up, cutting up, clowning. It was spirituality. And there were kings and queens that they were ruled and governed under. And it was a orderly civilization. The Africans were trading with the Arabs. They had a brotherhood. That's why the Arabs now are in the hood, because that goes way back to then. To Arabian Nights, that's where that came from. It's a history. We have a history that's beyond where we are growing right now. Our history goes way back, over 400 years, till Africans began being sold all across the world to build up the world. And so now, then we knew love. Before colonization, we loved one another. We were sisters and brothers because, see, they knew how they dealt with you. Just like over there now. It's street justice. You better hope the police get to you before the villagers do. When I walked through there, it's some people doing stuff over there just like they do over here. You can't even walk in the subway now. It's just dangerous everywhere. You can't just look over there and say it's just dangerous. I wouldn't go to Africa. I wouldn't go over there. I went. And I walked through crowds and hundreds of people everywhere, every day. Every day we were going somewhere. I didn't rest not one day. It was every day. We was up and going. We had to go see. He was guided by God, and we had to go see these different things. Cause I wouldn't have known where to go. I'm new here. I'm new to the motherland. I want to know where to go. I want to know it. I love the motherland. One day I pray to have a house there. I do. I pray to have a house there in the motherland. My ties are to Africa. They truly are, because our ties are to Africa. All human life came from Africa. See, that's what they don't understand. They want to put people against folks. That's what they doing. See, this is what I'm saying. This is who we elected in office. People who want to tell us what to do. I understand we got laws and government, of course, but you got a whole lot of corruption up there too. So see, it's corruption everywhere. It's at the top to the bottom. But what people don't know is that they got to grow. What people don't know is what you're trying to get down here on this earth. It don't mean anything. These material things don't mean nothing. You can chase after it all you want to. You can try to hog it up, be greedy, and then what you gonna do? Where you gonna take it? What you gonna do? He told his wife he want to be buried with all his money. When he died, she wrote him a check. There it is. Try to cash it. Money don't mean nothing. Even on the paper. Our former president, put on the paper. In God we trust, not in the money. Well, God. Well, then when you say God, okay, when you say God, well, then this. And then that's that. And then you got to have this. Then you got to do this. You got to have that. Got to be that. Got to be there. Got to have that there. Got to be over there. You got to make sure you're here. See, you're going all these different religions, all these different directions. I'm trying to see how I can fit in everywhere. But the one thing that I realized, and one thing God showed me overall, God is love. And that is the backbone of all religion. God is love. That is the backbone of your religion. God is not of hate. God is not the author of confusion. Because then if you want to say that God is that, then you done twisted God to your own twisted means, to what you want to fit you, because that is not of God. God is love. God is not religion and of oppression, of to hold people down and oppress folks and keep folks down. That's why, this podcast is growing. It's in 82 countries now. It's growing. Let me tell you something. It was a turtle and a hare. And the hare just knew it. He knew he had it in the bag. He started all walking. And then he took off running. He just said, I'm going to get ahead of them. I'm going to get on that hare. Boy, that hare ain't got a chance at me. He kept running, so he got tired. Let me take a break. Let me sit down. Next thing you know, he took a long break. He knew he had it in the bag. So he rested. And then there it went. It overtook him. He lost. He lost the race. He lost it. So what we got to remember is we just got to stay at a slow and steady pace. As we rise to reach our greatness in God, we're going to do it each and every day. God is over you and God is love. That is it. God is over you and God is love. Just put love in everything. Everything you do, just put love in. I know how you used to do. I know you know how to talk to them too. But honey, look, let me tell you something. You'll catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. Let me tell you, look, I don't even want to talk about flies because I saw something yesterday that kind of spooked me. And flies represent evil. And I saw a fly flying around in my room, and I don't know where he went. I saw him fly around one of them great big jumbo ones. And that's what's been coming in here. And I don't know how here lately, big jumbo flies been coming in here. And these flies so big, you can take a shoe and hit them. It's like playing ping pong, but you're going to hit it. And then you're going to knock it down. And then you're going to get to hit it, knock it out. That's how you're going to do evil. We're going to knock that evil out. When that evil come at you, because here come this fly zooming around, you got all the places, all the whole world go fly around here. But you want to fly here and bug me. Well, I got something for you. There you go. Gone. I'm telling you. They coming out in here out of no. I lived in the lighthouse now, going on 2 years. Here within the last 2 months, jumbo flies been flying up in here. Out of nowhere. I don't know where these flies coming from. Jumbo. Almost big as the palm of your hand. I mean, almost, but they jumbo, and I ain't scared no more. See, I stopped being, because if something like that would really freak me out, I wouldn't have been able to sleep in there. I slept like a baby. And didn't nothing bother me, I don't know where he went, because he flew around the room, and I don't have any windows in my room. There are no windows in this lighthouse is built so strange and odd for back then, for 100 years old. But it's good spirits in here. It's godly spirits. Anytime that there's a spirit of a child, that child is happy and running around, and that's what I hear in here, is a child happy and running around and answer my question when I ask my daughter something. Be guided by the godly spirits, because there's evil spirits that'll take over folks. Don't let evil take over you. This is a daily journey. Just be guided by God. It's time to put down the arms and wrap up in arms. It's time to put down those arms and wrap up in arms. This is a call to arms, not a call to action, a call to arms. A call to grab your arms and begin to live. Call somebody and tell them you love them. Hey, I just want to let you know I love you. I'm here for you. You mean the world to me. I may not be able to get to you, but I just want to call you. You see, that's just give them someone their flowers while they're here and while you here. Make life what it is. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Listen to the birds. Do you ever pause and listen to the birds? Well, this is what I hear all day long. Birds chirping up in here. Now, upstairs in the lighthouse, my daughter got that up there. It's 2 bedrooms. And she got all that up there. And she got it, man, it's nice. She really decorated it very nice in her room. And I'm very proud of who she has grown to be. You will be amazed. I really look up to this person who I have raised, and I am proud of her. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. Did you know that you are an author? Did you know that you are a legend? Did you know that there is a story that needs to be told? Your story? Don't you know that you need to tell someone your story to help lift them? That's what lifts you. Then that's how we all rise. When we lift one another, then we all rise up together. I'll tell you something. These people something else. These landlords over here. I saw her the other day. Hold on, I got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, my throat. I got a little bit of water left. I got just a little bit of tickle and a little bit of water. This is what I drink. It's I make me lemon and I slice some ginger in it and put some honey in it and put that in my water and stir that up. Just a couple slices of lemon, a little chop or 2 of ginger, and it tastes so good. Just spice the water up a little bit because I like that. I like that hint water. That hint water is good also. Just put a little fruit in your water, and that's good for your skin because my skin got a nice little glow to it. I like its little glow. I like my skin. I like the way. Some people may not like my skin, but I do. I think I got nice skin. It ain't perfect, but, I see some little splotches, different things. That's okay. It's how God made me and how I wound up being. I wound up being this dark and dark to me. All my life, when I was a child, I've been called dark and lovely, and I just want you to be proud of who you are. Be proud to be you, and we'll grow. We are equal. We are one. One love. Let's get together and feel all right. We came from a divided time, growing into a united time. Before colonization, over there in the motherland, Africans weren't acting crazy. There wasn't none of that stuff going on, the depression that's going on now. They would come and have different wars and different things, but it wasn't nothing like how it is now. Governors and territories were ruled by kings and queens and different things. And it was we're descendants of kings and queens. It's just that our ancestors over 400 years have been shipped everywhere, been shipped all over the world to build up the world. Here we built up in the United States, built up all down there the White House and all this stuff. It's been off the backs of slaves. So now we've divided against one another. We became like crabs in a bucket, and we don't have to be that way. See, because I saw with my own eyes, the crabs jumped out the suitcase and they running for their lives. They knew what was up, and the jig was up. I don't know if they caught them, but them crabs was running. They may have ran out the door and got on across there and caught a shuttle up out of there. You never know, honey. Them crabs got smart. Got out that suitcase. So here, we broke out the suitcase. So now it's time to grow. Now it's time to spread out. Let's grow. And then when we spread out, because we're going to divide up the evil. We going to see that's what they do. Defense, they got spread out. They got to get defense. Got to get on them. See, you got to block that evil. You don't let that evil get, look, I'm going to tell you something. Don't get hit by that spiritual dodgeball, honey. You better duck. Don't fall for a slip and fall. You got to do that. You got to do that. You know how they do that. I'm doing it now. I'm doing the duck and dodge. Trying not to get hit. I didn't like playing that game as a kid. That ball hurt. I didn't want to get hit. Now, I was trying to do something else. I was trying to go hang out with the teacher or something. I didn't want to play that. And they pulled me in. Just like they tricked me. Get me on the merry-go-round and send me for a spin. They want to be the spinners. And they spun my world, honey. By the time I got off there, I was about to fall out. So dizzy. I ain't want to see another merry-go-round. Yep. I was so glad they took them out the playground. You don't see no merry-go-round no more. You don't see no seesaw either. Because, see, I was the one always getting hit in the ground. I was always the one they got up off. They got up off me. All of a sudden, bam, and I hit the ground. So I'm glad to see them gone. I don't want no little kid to go through what I went through with the merry-go-round and the seesaw. The swing, that's all right, but, sometimes it wasn't cool either. Because, my mama didn't know when to stop. My mama would push you into the trees. She wouldn't quit. I ain't playing. My mama would push you into the trees. You be up there hiding and screaming. You ain't know what to do, But then, she quit and slowed down. You got to get off. Don't play with mama. Mama get you on that swing and remember some stuff you did. No, I ain't let her push me no more. It's time to grow. It's time to ride. It's time to live. It's time to sow. Hey, I'm tell you something. If you love them, and I know you do, tell them to come on and grow with us too. Come on, we growing in God for a better way. See, we see some injustice. We see some foolishness. We see some stuff going on. But see what we got to do. You got to be the change. If you won't change, you got to make change. Start with the man, the woman in the mirror. Start to change your ways, and then everything around you will begin to change. That's what I did. I just started changing me, start fixing me. I don't need nobody to fix me. I don't need no man to tell me, well, I need you to fix dress like this. I need you, now you going to fix your hair like that. Well, I need that. I want you to do this, do that. It ain't nothing wrong if you like that. If that's what you like doing. But see, it got to where, it got twisted. See, he was trying to change me up, switch me up, and cheating all along, the whole time. And folks running and controlling you, telling you what to do because they got twisted up dream, messed up dream. They doing some different things. Ain't right. No, God is over here fixing on me. God working on me. I live like they did. I live like my ancestors. I even talk like them. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she noticed because I just talk. When I talked to her, I said, did you ever notice that I talk like an ancestor? Did you ever notice that nobody in my family talked like me? And when she thought about it, she's like, yes, Mom, I noticed that. And I also told her about why I couldn't record here in the lighthouse all last year because she said she wondered why I wasn't able to do that. And I told her because of the cat. The cat kept me from recording here in the lighthouse and broadcasting like I'm doing now. I used to always have to leave. And be out there, but I love being out there, I do. But God is preparing me now to be out there, and I can't wait. I'm free to grow. God has blessed me to have a movement, a ministry where I'm able to minister to my child every day, and she growing in God each and every day. She's changing right before my eyes. It used to be a time where I couldn't even hug her because she was so out of it. She was, she had just went through something so tragic. And now she is just overcoming with the help of the love of her family, who is supported by God. her clinicians, her doctors. We are getting her through it day by day. She is coming this way. And I am so thankful and grateful to God. To God be the glory for the whole growth story, because this right here is a transformation. I haven't truly seen my daughter since she was 15 years old. This, who we have now, is my daughter. And that's my testimony. That's a testimony, because I have so many testimonies, so many things that God is doing. I am just so thankful and grateful for growth, because I grow. Every day I grow. I rise to reach my greatness, because I know that God's eyes is on the sparrow. I'm one of his sparrows, and so are you. So we look to God. No matter what you do, you turn and you look to the Lord, honey. God got you. So when you do what's in front of you, but you do the right thing. Do the right thing. That's what you do. The King told you. Do the right thing that's in front of you, and the right thing shall follow you. Glory be to God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. God bless you, kings and queens.